I'm finally back after a year of not uploading, and in case you couldn't tell, I moved. Now, just a quick heads up, this video does contain spoilers for Ghostrunner. Also, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow. From the cosmos and beyond, it's your buddy Novastitous, and I know what you're thinking. Yes, this hat does look amazing on me, thank you for noticing, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about what's definitely the hardest game I've ever beaten, and if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure I've even fully recovered yet. Ghostrunner takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where the outside is uninhabitable, so humanity resides inside of a large tower run by an evil woman named Mara. You play as Jack, a robot ninja, and the last Ghostrunner. Oh, that's the name of the game! When you start the game, you can dash, slide, wall run, wall jump, and grapple. It's basic, but it makes for pretty good movement. The catch in this game is that you only have 1 health, so if you get hit, you die. Every room has a checkpoint and you respawn instantly, so it doesn't get too annoying. One of the good ways to avoid getting hit is if you hold dash, time slows down and you can move freely left and right for a good second or two. At the end of the first level, you free the Architect, an AI who guides you through missions and allows you to unlock new abilities. The Architect is a bit biased though, so he tries to make sure you focus on defeating Mara and nothing else. Along the way, you meet Zoe, the last climber. She played a key role in attempting to repair Jack, and she pretty much catches you up on the state of the tower and helps hack certain things. With time, you unlock small temporary abilities you can pick up, such as one that slows down time, one that gives you ninja stars, and a super jump. After getting used to the controls, you should have no problem getting through the early levels, until... What the f***? After 3 days of crying myself to sleep, I finally sucked it up and tried to get through it. And it wasn't easy. There was death after death after death. After I beat the level, I just kinda wanted to take a cold shower and ponder where it all went wrong. After that bullcrap, the rest feels easy in comparison. That is, until you reach the ninja enemies. They're invulnerable up until they dash forward to slice you, to which you have to attack back at the right time to parry and then kill them. It's not too hard to deal with at all until there's multiple of them in an area. Then you have to make very careful choices, such as where to stand and what move to use. By now you have the blink ability, which allows you to dash forward and kill any enemy instantly, no matter if they're invulnerable or shielded, and it can even go through bullets. You also have the Vortex ability, which, like Blink, can kill in most cases, but now you can kill multiple enemies without lighting them up first, and it'll blast bullets back towards the enemy. Using these, you should be able to take care of the ninjas no problem, but keep in mind that these abilities do need to be charged first. Also... few levels, you'll encounter some Ghostrunner wannabe, and after chasing her for a while, you'll end up on this train. You'll have to traverse around and over the different train cars, and there's this part where you have to avoid the oncoming signs in order to reach the next train car. All in all, this is probably my favorite level in this game. Once you onboard the train, you have to fight the Ghostrunner wannabe, and it's not fun. First, I had no idea what to do, so I just kept getting destroyed along with my will to live. Then I realized I had to parry every attack, which wasn't easy either. Every time you get a hit in, she jumps away, and you have to parkour to her while she shoots projectiles. This boss follows the rule of 4s, so you have to repeat this process. The next and final area is Mara's lab. This is without a doubt the most annoying area. You have these really large rooms where you have to think very fast and be precise with your actions, or else you're going back to the start. The most annoying part is these explosive crawling douchebags that come out of nowhere to follow you to hell and back. These little turds are speedrun killers and make you feel like garbage. After everything I endured, I almost quit the freaking game because of them. The only way to kill them is with one of your charged abilities, so you just gotta run until you escape. After a while of pain and suffering, you unlock the ability to override an enemy and make them kill others. By the time you unlock this ability, you start to realize the Architect isn't who he claims to be. A predictable twist to say the least, but not necessarily obvious, albeit I called it from the start. I choose not to use the ability since it kind of feels wrong. Once you have the ability, Mara starts telling you that the architect is lying and just wants to take over the tower for himself. He tries to convince you that she's lying and tries to silence her. Once you get to Mara, the fight is actually the easiest one in the game. After a bit of trial and error, I was able to beat her no problem. This is when your screen starts to get error messages as the architect attempts to take over and become you. Wow, what a surprise. So, you do a bit of annoying parkour, make it to the end, and kill the architect. You then get a little cutscene talking about the aftermath. The Ghostrunner dies because now that the architect is gone, there's no more servers for him to run on. Well, I'm glad to have that game over with. It was difficult, exhausting, time-consuming, and painful, but I feel like a sword master now, so you know what? It's time to test that theory out.